First of all, the point will be of that. First point that we'll discuss today is this: when the differentiation is a function of x, but we are not differentiating it with respect to x, but with respect to some other variable. It is also used in physics. So how to solve it, I'll discuss it today. The second task that we have to discuss today is function of a function. These are the two topics that we will discuss today. Okay, first is a function of x, but it is differentiated not with respect to x, but with respect to any other variable. And the second topic is when there are multiple function inside of a function. Let me discuss it with the help of an example. Suppose I have to differentiate x square, but with respect to y, not with respect to x. Then how I will differentiate it? First, I will use a simple formula, that is x to the power n. I will use the formula, take power outside, decrease the power of x by 1, it will become 1. Now the last step will be to multiply it with dx by dy. Okay, if instead of y there had been x here, then there was no need to write it. Why? Because even if I would have written it like this, then dx by dx would have cancelled, would have resulted in the answer 2x. But if the variable is not x in the denominator, then we'll have to multiply this extra term. Okay, let's take one more example for this. Let's say I'm differentiating sin x with respect to y. Now how I'll differentiate it? Differentiation of sin x is cos x. Okay, but I have to multiply this by dx by dy, because the variable in the denominator is not x, it is y. First function is this. Okay, this is the first formula, or you can say method, that I wanted to discuss. The second step that I want to discuss is this: when there are multiple functions. I will discuss this with the help of an example. Let's say example is I have to differentiate sine of x square with respect to x. Then I will use y here. Now how I will differentiate it? It belongs to the category of this, because there are two functions involved in this. There are two functions. First function is sine of x and the second function is x square. Now how I will differentiate it? Okay, what will be the method? The method says first choose the first function, sine. Now differentiation of sine is cos, so differentiate it directly. Whatever is inside the function, don't consider it, just differentiate the first function. Differentiation of sine is cos, so differentiate it directly. Now if instead of x there is any other function, had there been x, then there was no, instead of x there is any other quantity, variable, any function, then what you have to do? Then we have to differentiate that other quantity with respect to x also. We'll have to multiply this term. Okay, अगर x की जगह कुछ भी और है तो उस कुछ भी और के डिफरेंशिएशन से एंड में मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा. If instead of x there is any other variable, then we'll have to differentiate that variable with respect to x in multiplication. Now the answer will be differentiation of x square is 2x. So our answer will be 2x into cos of x square. Okay, let's take one more example. Suppose I have to differentiate sine of 1 by. Okay, how I'll differentiate it? The first function is sine, so I'll differentiate sine directly in cos. So I'll differentiate directly without seeing what is inside. Differentiation of sine is cos, so I'll differentiate it directly. but now there is not x that is inside, it is 1 by x. So whatever is inside except for x, differentiate it and then multiply it. Now differentiation of 1 by x is, we proved it earlier in the first video also, it is minus 1 upon x square. So our answer will be minus 1 upon x square cos of 1 by x. Things like this, you will see it. There will be many a times when you will have to differentiate functions like this. Sine of 3x. Now how you will differentiate it? First differentiate sine. Differentiation of sine is cos. Okay, but x is not present. Instead of x there is 3x. So multiply it by the differentiation of 3x. Differentiation of 3x is 3. So our answer will be 3 cos 3x. Okay. Let's say one more example. D by dx of log of tan of x base x. Now how I will differentiate it? My first function is log. Differentiation of log x is 1 by x. So first I will differentiate log x. Differentiation of log x is 1 by x. So I'll differentiate it like this. Whatever is inside log, I will reciprocate it. Now I have to differentiate whatever is there instead of x, that is 10x. So what will be my answer? Answer will be, now differentiation of 10x is secant square x. Okay. Now what I will do here? Now I have to differentiate this quantity. Now differentiation of log x is 1 by x. So I'll directly do it. Okay, I will differentiate log x. Whatever is inside of log, I'll reciprocate it. But now since there is not x, there is root x instead of x. So I will multiply it with the differentiation of root x. And now the differentiation is done here. Was the first term, was the second term, and then I differentiate root x, I will get 1 upon 2 root x. So now this is the answer. Please like, share and subscribe if you like.